Boom, bang, connect. Welcome back to another one, 2026. We're back in the mix. I ain't gonna lie, what happened today has been so fucking annoying. My light broke. Not even the light, the wire, snapped. Cut. Like I cut the wire by accident. It got caught underneath my door and choked him. So I had to make do with some lights quickly, but we're gonna pattern tomorrow. We're gonna go again. But boom, I need to start getting content back out. There's going to be a bit of pre-recorded content over the next couple days and weeks, but hopefully you guys like it. There's going to be some content abroad also. But let's get into this. Boom Bang Connect. This one is a mad one. So
bro, are you serious right now,
let's
bro?
leave all the nonsense of 2026 and 2026. 2025 and 2025. But now 2026, craziness. So let me bring this to your attention. A group of fifth graders were caught conspiring trying to kill another fifth grader. Crazy. So let me play this.
Fifth graders who planned to kill a classmate gripped a West Valley community when it was foiled just last year.
Tonight, that young victim's family is sharing their side of the story for the very first time. The now 11-year-old's parents sat down exclusively with our Michaela Marshall, who's here in studio tonight. They're deciding to talk about this now with you.
Yeah, they're coming forward now because they want to set the record straight. They say rumors circulating on social media have it all wrong. And these parents have a message for the parents of the children their son used to consider his best friends.
It was literally his friends at school tried to murder him.
For the first time, Nick Bernardi and Brittany
Bro, are you
Mudd are publicly
serious right
sharing
now, bro?
the horror their son went through last school year.
And just to put into context, a fifth grader is, I had to look it up, they're like 10 to 11 years old, 10 to 11 year olds. And majority of the people that were conspiring were girls, against this guy. Is actually mad. It's actually crazy. Bloody hell.
We're talking about fifth grade students.
No one should be afraid that their kid isn't going to come home from school.
They tell me their son has autism and was just 10 years old when his classmates, people he thought were his friends, hatched a plan to kill him.
What if we didn't stop it in time?
Then we'd be dealing
with a funeral.
Can you imagine?
All of the students accused of
Can you imagine that's your child, bro?
being involved were fifth graders at Legacy Traditional School's West Surprise campus. Are you in disbelief that fifth graders could even be capable of that?
I would love to say I'm in disbelief. However, knowing the society we live in today and all the things that occur across this country, it doesn't surprise me.
America, it don't really surprise me still. Cause people jump off the stoop at a young age, as they say, And if you don't know what jumping off the stoop is, like getting involved into illegal activities from young ages in America. But fifth graders, ages 10 to 11, conspiring they actually was going through with it. Like, it's crazy. And one of them was laughing to the end. Like, one of them didn't care. Like, some of them were crying when they got bagged. One of them were laughing like, yeah, fuck it, I don't care. Craziness.
It saddens me.
The police report reveals disturbing details. A group of 10 and 11-year-olds, 2 boys and 2 girls, devised the plot during lunch and recess in October of last year. The plan...
They were using their lunch and recess, their playtime, it's not fucking funny, to devise the plot to unalive another guy, another 11, 10-year-old.
was to lure him to the charter school's outside bathroom, stab him, and make it look like he took his own life. To get away with it, the documents state each child had a role to play. One would bring the knife, another would forge a suicide note, and someone would act as a lookout while the other carried out the stabbing. And
See how crazy that is? One of the boys were bringing the knife. One of them were writing the suicide note. One of the girls were standing out, watching, and one of the girls were doing the stabbing, yeah? And remember I said one of them was like, at the end, they didn't care. They were laughing. You can imagine who was like, I don't care.
And they'd all wear gloves to hide evidence, like fingerprints.
Wear gloves, they were prepared, like.
What do you make of the lengths it seems they plan to go to cover their tracks?
Maybe it's different now, but when I was 10 years old, we did not know about covering our tracks, fingerprints, and police investigation, crime scene review. Like, that is not something that you're supposed to know at 10.
What movie did you just watch? What shows are you watching?
Police say the scheme
We're gonna get
was
into that in a second.
foiled after another student overheard them talking about it and told their parents, who then called school administrators.
Do you think if they weren't caught?
And they learned a valuable lesson. Snitches come at every age. Yeah? Someone heard, they said, what? What? I'm going to go tell. I'm going to go tell right now. I'm going to go tell the teachers what the actual hell is going on. I'm going to go and tell the teachers right now, because this shouldn't be happening. They knew that this shouldn't be happening, so there's like, this shouldn't be happening. What the hell's going on now? I don't know what happened there. I'm sorry, let me just pattern this. I don't know what happened. They knew that this shouldn't be happening, so it's like, what's going on here? It's like, and the information the kids have nowadays is a lot. They have so much information, the TikToks, the YouTubes.
They would have gone through with it?
I think they would have, because they don't understand what they were doing.
One big question is why? What possible...
You think they don't understand what they were doing? They understood what they were doing. They understood. They had a mission. Yeah, are you serious right now, bro?
Are you serious right now, bro?
They understood what they were doing.
Reason was there to just end him. According to police records, the motive appeared to be related to cheating allegations and a recent breakup between the victim and one of the suspects. But the victim's parents say their son never had a girlfriend.
It wasn't a love triangle. It was just a bunch of kids that would hang out in the playground.
But it's a love triangle at 10, 11, and man, why?
Doesn't really matter why.
It don't.
There's literally no reason or anything that a little kid could do for that to be what you choose to do.
All of the suspects were questioned individually with their parents present before they were suspended, pending expulsion. The police report states 3 of them showed remorse, but one of the girls didn't seem fazed and would smile and laugh while making excuses.
That's psychotic behavior.
There was a mastermind to this, and what is going to happen to stop?
Remember I said there was one of them that was laughing, the girl that was laughing, like, she didn't care. Like, that was the one that was looking to mash, like, to unalive the little boy. Definitely.
This child from potentially being a reoffender, doing it again, being kicked out of school, that really doesn't change much, because that doesn't fix your behavior.
I heard what he said.
Surprise police officers arrested the 4 students for threatening and disorderly conduct misdemeanor charges. And the Maricopa County Attorney's Office confirms the cases have been adjudicated.
Craziness.
Notices from the court sent to the victim's family show each suspect was ordered to participate in a juvenile diversion program and write an apology letter. The victim, Brittany, said...
Write an apology letter? Do you think an apology letter could do anything if you tried to kill my child? What? Write an apology letter? Guys, let me know in the comment. How would you, parents, if you're a parent, let me know what you think. Like, how would you deal with the situation? Yeah? Let me know. Fill up the comments with this one. I want to know, man, because this one's crazy. 4 kids conspired, 2 boys, 2 girls, to kill another 10-year-old boy. Yeah? Allegedly because he broke up with one of the girls. Craziness. Only in America.
They're still waiting on that apology.
And it's closure, right? I mean, the courts are done, but the lives that were impacted
these are still waiting on the
left
apology.
out to float away and just deal with it.
An unbelievable situation. Hard for anyone, especially a child, to grasp.
He's like, well, you know, they wanted to kill me, but I'm not dead.
That's
Like,
mad.
literally,
So,
that's how he
that's
acts
mad.
now. And it's just like, that's a normal part of his life now.
Yeah, imagine that 10,
Kills us
knowing that
every time we hear it. It's
someone
like, what
wanted
do we
to.
say?
He
Like,
was
imagine
vulnerable.
that 10 knowing that someone wanted to try to rub you out, like your people that you class as friends, or you might have thought you were friends in the playground. One of them was your ex-girl.
With
Mad.
these kids and thought they were his friends, and
All you wanted to do was share some Pokemon cards and play a local, you know what I mean?
look what happened. So now I think
A local,
part of him is a little
a local
afraid
Pokemon.
to have more friends like that again.
To help their son
Yeah.
heal, they're asking the other parents to step up and take responsibility.
They
I
have
don't
to.
even blame the children because they're
No,
10
you have
years
to.
old.
No,
They're learning
yeah,
this behavior. We need people to take accountability for their actions.
yeah. I had them to understand.
Today, they say their son is doing better. He's at a new school, still within Legacy's system, but he's more isolated and cautious when it comes to making friends. Legacy Traditional Schools released a statement that reads in part, "The safety and well-being of our students is always our top priority. The incident was addressed immediately and appropriately in accordance with district protocols."
Dad talked about that there was a mastermind, but when you looked at like the how they were very methodical about making sure each one of the accomplices had some
a
skin in
role.
the game. You're going to write the note, you're going to do the stabbing and stuff like that. How do 10-year-olds even come up with something like this?
Yeah, I mean, I think that's the question a lot of people have with this story. I mean, it's such
And that is the question. How do 10-year-olds come up with this? I can tell you, well, I can assume is this, yeah? I can assume that it's only the access that they have to social media tools like TikTok, YouTube, films, and if the parents because a lot of these kids now, their parents will be like me, like I'm a millennial, innit? Yeah, like 30s, 40s, you get what I mean? So I would say we're a lot more lenient. But with that leniency, there still needs to be some governmency, like, you know what I mean? And it's the access. If a child is allowed access to any form of information and, like, because right now you can go on YouTube and type in crime, you watch some crime stuff, you can watch, like interceptors, police stuff, like FBI files, so much things, you get what I mean? And if a child is not, if an adult is not present or not monitoring their child, these type of things can happen. They will have these information. They know things. The Gen, what are they called? Gen Z, Gen A, whatever. That them new gens, the under 15s, under 16s, under 17s. They have access to information that we never had. Like my son's 13. He knows about Rolex and that. When I was 13, do you think I was thinking or knowing about Rolex? Like, these men know about LV and all these things. Like, you think I was thinking about that at 13? I was thinking about Pokemon. That was what I was thinking about. Yu-Gi-Oh! Football. Gal. You know what I mean? A one little feel up. You feel me? Like, you think I was thinking about flipping Louis Vuitton? And what was this? Off-White and Nike Tech. I wasn't thinking about that. I might have been thinking about a 1-2 local Nike stuff, but a Nike swoosh, a Cortez. You feel me? But yeah, man, they have too much access to information. So this is a big thing, like a big eye opener. Too much access to information can lead into many different ways, and it is crazy. 5th graders, 11-year-olds, 10 to 11-year-olds. Yeah, that's like year 5, isn't it? Yeah, that's like year 5, year 6. Yeah, in UK, imagine that primary school, year 5, year 6, because that's 5th graders, isn't it? Yeah, trying to unalive another child. Yeah, man. Guys, girls, mothers, aunties, like, comment, subscribe, boom, bam, connect. Let me know what you think about this one. Whoosh, let's go. And I'm gonna get new lights. Don't worry.